Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, December 13th. You'll be interested to know. 382 years ago, today in 1642, Dutch navigator Abel Tasman sighted South Island, New Zealand, and later mistook the strait north of the island for a bay, believing he had discovered the west coast of a hypothetical southern continent, significantly contributing to European exploration of the region. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning it's sunny and feels like 13 degrees with 15-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 4:12 and it will rise again tomorrow at 7:06. It looks like we're in for a sunny Friday with a high near 33 and a gentle west wind around 10 miles per hour. Tonight, expect clear skies with a low of 21 and light winds. For all you beach runners out there, the first high tide Friday will be at 8:45 with a low tide at 3:15. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 48 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather. Expect sunny skies on Saturday with a high near 34 and a gentle northwest wind. Saturday night will be mostly clear with a low around 18. Sunday brings mostly sunny skies, a high near 37, and a light west wind. Sunday night will be mostly cloudy with a low around 28. Monday starts with a slight chance of snow, then rain with a high near 45 and mostly cloudy skies. Monday night, rain is likely with a low around 38. Tuesday will be rainy, mostly cloudy, at a high near 56 with gusty winds. Tuesday night continues with rain likely and a low around 38. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Boston is set to invest $25 million to safeguard its affordable housing stock and combat displacement. Mayor Michelle Wu announced the Boston Acquisition Fund, aimed at taking housing off the speculative market and ensuring tenants remain in their homes. Wu expressed the fastest way to prevent displacement is to keep someone in their home. The fund, managed by the Massachusetts Housing Investment Corporation, aims to acquire 500 homes, preventing the displacement of over 1,500 tenants in the next 5 years. This initiative is crucial, especially as housing instability is linked to significant health issues. Now on to sports. On Thursday Night Football in Santa Clara, the Los Angeles Rams, now 8-6, edged out the San Francisco 49ers, who fell to 5-8 in a gritty 12-6 victory. Joshua Karty's 4 field goals sealed the Rams' first series sweep against San Francisco since 2018. Despite a downpour affecting the first half, Matthew Stafford's second-half surge helped overcome the Niners, who struggled without a touchdown for the first time since 2019. This week on Sunday Night Football, the Seattle Seahawks, at 8-5, host the Green Bay Packers, who are 9-4. Seattle's dynamic offense, led by Geno Smith and emerging star Jackson Smith-Njigba, faces a Packers team that has won 7 of 9. Watch for Jordan Love, who boasts a remarkable 118.9 passer rating over the last 4 games. On Saturday afternoon, the 19th-ranked Army takes on Navy at Northwest Stadium in Landover for the 125th Army-Navy game. Army, favored by 6.5 points, seeks to extend their 2-game winning streak. Bryson Daly, with 29 rushing touchdowns, faces a Navy defense known for forcing turnovers. The over-under is 51.5. In local sports. Last night, at the Garden, the Celtics dominated the Pistons 123-99. Peyton Pritchard was on fire, scoring 27 points and sinking 7 3-pointers. The Sea surged in the second half to secure their 20th win, maintaining their unbeaten streak at home. Boston's record now stands at 20-5, leaving Detroit at 10-16. Sunday afternoon, the Celtics visit the struggling Washington Wizards. Last night, the Bruins were overpowered by the Kraken, falling 5-1 at Climate Pledge Arena. Brad Marchand netted the lone goal for Boston. The Bees now stand at 15-13-3 for the season. Tomorrow night, the Bruins take on the Canucks in Vancouver. Sunday afternoon, the Pats take on the Cardinals in Arizona. Despite a 3-10 record, New England's quarterback Drake May is a dynamic rushing threat. The Cardinals, favored by 6, aim to rebound after last week's loss. Watch for a tight matchup with the over-under at 47.5. In top news, Daimler Truck Financial Services claims that bankrupt Calfreight owes it approximately $139 million following allegations of fraud. Calfreight reportedly transferred trailers that served as collateral to an affiliate, violating loan agreements. The company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, citing unsuccessful efforts to become vertically integrated during the COVID-19 pandemic. It owes at least $325 million to various creditors. Allegations against Calfreight include double pledging collateral and inappropriate accounting. Daimler has raised concerns that these actions may jeopardize the recovery of about $40 million in loans. In business news, a firm connected to Chewy's biggest shareholder is selling off $500 million in stock. The company, Buddy Chester Sub Limited Liability Company, affiliated with BC Partners Advisors, is conducting a public offering valued at $500 million. Chewy will also repurchase $50 million worth of shares from Buddy Chester, which will be canceled and retired after the transaction. Interestingly, this purchase is separate from Chewy's existing $500 million share repurchase program initiated in May. Meanwhile, Chewy stock has surged nearly 40% this year despite some social media volatility. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is just over $99,900. Ethereum is just over $3,900. And Goatsius Maximus is nearing 73 cents. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. A class action lawsuit has been filed against Apple, accusing the company of misleading customers regarding the AirPods Pro audio defect. The suit highlights two main issues with the first-generation AirPods Pro, unwanted crackling sounds, and faulty active noise cancellation. Although Apple initiated a service program to replace units made before October 2020, the lawsuit claims that later models still exhibit the same defect. It alleges that Apple knowingly sold faulty products, failed to notify affected owners, and made false claims about audio capabilities. If the suit is successful, affected customers may receive compensation. And in entertainment news, in Carry On, directed by John Sarah, Taron Egerton plays Ethan Kopech, a transportation security agent who faces a harrowing day at Los Angeles International Airport. On Christmas Eve, Ethan, dealing with personal anxieties about impending fatherhood, becomes embroiled in a tense blackmail situation orchestrated by a mysterious figure portrayed by Jason Bateman. The film navigates the challenges of airport security, blending workplace comedy with high-stakes drama. While the central rivalry keeps viewers engaged, the subplot involving local police feels underdeveloped, reminding audiences that sometimes it is best to pack light in storytelling. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the Scottish novelist and poet, Robert Louis Stevenson. And he said, "Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing weekend, my good friends. We'll see you Monday with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.